I'm back, kind of. But I asked on Instagram if anyone wanted me to do some bloody DIY type videos while I'm skint, because nothing's coming in. Although I have been buying tools. This is my bathroom floor, and I've hated it since I moved in 2.5 years ago. Obviously I've started sanding this bit. Reason being, all the silicone in it was shit. It was peeling, it had gone wrong. Basically I don't think they allowed anything to climatise to the house when they built it. So over at that end, where it's still brown because I haven't really touched it, it's all cupped, every piece, so every joint is high. I originally put some brown silicone in, didn't like it, decided I'm going to start all over again. So the way to do it, where have I just put my tool? Had the bloody thing. Oh, it's there. Right, obviously first you have to get all the old silicone out. I just used, that's actually for getting oil seals out of forks. You could do it with a knife and a screwdriver, but this just yanked it all out pretty easy, apart from the small gaps. Now, and then it's, well, there's a lot of steps. I started this with a normal type of sander, nowhere near powerful enough for the high spots. This area here, it's not long, it's 4 feet maybe, and that took me far too long, so I decided to get a belt sander. You shouldn't do this on a big room, by the way. You should use a proper machine or get someone in to do it. But the 2 up, 2 down house rental. So, but first thing, obviously, take all the silicone out, give it a hoover, sweep out, start clean. Then you've got to find all the nails and actually smack them back in. Where's the hammer? Did I not bring anything up? With a hammer and a punch. Now some of the boards over there are wobbling, the nails have failed or whatever. It's got moist from the underside. If it bows, then it's got wet from the top. This is cupped, so the jointing parts are higher. That means it's got wetter from the bottom. So that's probably due to it having a sealant on the top, but not underneath, and the silicone's failed. So water's crept underneath over time. So it's pulled the nails. But you have to knock every one down, because otherwise you'll, well, you don't have to, but I'm going to on some of them. It just saves on your sandpaper later, so that's my first job when I find my fucking hammer. Right, where's the ones? Obviously if any are protruding you need to get them down. Ah, fucking splinter. There's one. Right, obviously when you're nailing, you need to check underneath that there's no pipe work going through. But in fact I'm going to double check now. There shouldn't be. No, there's no pipe work under there. Strangely the noggins do change location. So I'm just looking for any loose floorboards. Why do the batteries seem to be dying this so quick at the moment? Find out when I knock this nail in. There's nails there, but I don't know if there's a noggin there. So yeah, there is. There's a noggin one's right up there. Flush with this wall. The wall here. You don't want to sat watching the bog, do you? Let's move it. Bloody thing. Okay. Right, so that's the floorboards. Now solid. There's no more movement in any of them. I might replace that if I've got some lying around. But now all the floorboards are not moving, which is better for later because I'm not going to use silicone because, well, I don't want to. You can't get it to look right, the type of silicone with all these big gaps and their damaged edges. It's rusted quite a bit, not rusted, rotten quite a bit. So I'm actually going to use filler. I need to scrape some more of this out. You will need, so I've got, like I said, I've got a belt sander coming. Got one off eBay for like 25 quid. You'll need a mouse as well, a little Black & Decker mouse for into the little corners and around pipeworks where it won't go. Otherwise you sat there doing it by hand. And a little mouse, you can pick them up for 25 quid now, brand new. Now, fucking belter. Which one of them? What's that, 40 grit? I think I've started. I want to test in the, yeah, I think it's 40 grit. But I'll show you that later. Next, I'm just waiting for the belt sander.